Hey everybody, it's Larry, and today's video is on collaboration. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to enable someone to see your tree and see your DNA data so that they can help you. Or if you're the resident genealogist, you can point them to this video, and that way they can see exactly how to set it up to give you access so that you can help them. It really comes in two parts. The first part is the tree data, and the next part is the DNA data. So we're going to start with the tree data, and up at the top where it says trees, we're going to click on trees, and down at the bottom, the very last one in the menu item, it says create and manage trees. So when we click on that, it brings up this page. And this is your trees. So we're going to deal with the test through line fix. This is just kind of the worky tree. Now we're not going to do manage tree. It's a little counterintuitive. To get right to it, you're going to do invite family. So click on where it says invite family, and it brings up this page. And this is to invite others to, and it'll name your tree right here. So when you click on this, it brings up three ways that you can invite somebody to have access to your tree. First is by email, and you simply enter their email address right here, and then you'll assign them a role as guest, contributor, or editor. Now, what those roles mean are a guest can view the tree and leave comments. A contributor can do that and add stories and photos, and an editor can add or edit people. So a contributor and a guest can't really add to your tree and edit, the people's information, but they can do stories, leave comments, and view it. So if you're wanting somebody that you don't know, or maybe somebody's helping you out, guest is perfectly fine for tree. Contributor, if you're wanting them to add stories or photos, what they find in their research, so for you to come back to later. But for all practical purposes, guest will probably work for most everything you're going to do. Now, that's the role. So if there's more than one person, you just click add another email, and it'll give you more email to enter here. And then when you're done, click send invites. There's a place to include a personal message. It says optional, and it really is optional. I don't see that there's real need for this because the person is going to be expecting, to get this email from Ancestry to give them access. So giving them a personal message in that email, they're already expecting it. So they're either helping you and waiting for you to get it sent so they can click and help you, or you're sending it to them and they're, or the other way around, and you're waiting and you click on it and you already know. So the personal message doesn't mean a whole lot. The second way to do it is to enter their username. So if their Ancestry username, you can enter it here. And again, you assign the roles, and it's the same roles as above. Okay. And if there's more than one user you're given access to, click add another user. And when you're done, click send invites. And that last one, this is new. This wasn't here before. This is called a shareable link. And again, you'll assign it the role. And if you assign it editor, it automatically says can see living people, because they can add and delete people in your tree. But if they're guest or contributor, it by default is off. So if you want them to be able to see living people, and if you're trying to help somebody with a close relative, then they're going to probably need to see the living people. Depending on what your research is, you're probably going to end up enabling that. And then when you click create link, instead of sending them an email, it's actually going to create this short link for Ancestry. And you click copy. See, now it says copied. And you can email them that link, or message them that link, and it'll give them direct access to your tree. That's really cool. That's something that's brand new. I think it's really handy, honestly. So now, what if we would have clicked on, let's go back to the page we had before. And what if we'd have clicked on manage tree instead by accident? Well, this is the manage tree page. And again, it's the test through line, so these aren't selected. And you can export your tree into a GEDCOM. You can do that right here, or you can do it from the tree view page. And also, you can delete your tree. Now, warning, this action cannot be undone, so do not delete your tree unless you're just wanting to make sure that you get rid of it, because once you do, it's done. Now, what's interesting is, see right here it says tree settings, tree info, privacy settings, and sharing. This is the same area that we were before. If we click sharing, it kind of brings you up to where you were before. Now, since we've already done it, now we can manage our invites. See, the invite link has not been used, and because we created that link. And I can copy that URL again right here if I forgot it. Okay, it's copied. Now I can send it to him again. Maybe I want to change the role, make him a contributor, or I want to remove it. So if I remove it, Then what we saw before on the invite people, okay? So if we accidentally go manage, just come up here, say tree info, privacy settings, and sharing. Just click on sharing, and you still get to the invite people so that you can invite people the way we were. And just so you know, the privacy settings, this is the one, in case you've forgotten where it's at, where you make your tree public or you make your tree private, and also private and unsearchable. Okay, so this is the page where you would do that, and that's in your managed trees. So that kind of covers all that. Now, if you do the tree overview, then what you get is this overview page, which gives you a list of people. In this case, there's 2,766 people. Again, it has no photo storage records, videos, or anything, because this is the test through line fix. It only has direct, ancestors, doesn't have all the rest of the stuff. But it does still get hints, and record hints, photo hints, story hints, member tree hints. But if you do come to this page by accident, down at the bottom it says invite family members. So you get right back to where you were before, where you can still invite people. So don't worry if you click on the wrong one. It's real easy to get to where you want, because see, here we are. Here's your tree info page, your privacy settings, and sharing. So if you're going to share, we're really looking at the sharing. That's the main portion. Okay, so that's how you do the tree information. Now we're going to deal with the DNA. So to do the DNA, it's pretty simple. You go to your DNA main page, your DNA results summary page, which will bring you right here to this page, and click on settings. Okay, and then this will bring you to the settings page. Go all the way to the bottom. All right, so I'm going to just take this one off. Okay, no longer be able to receive the invitation. There we go. So if I want to add somebody to see my DNA results, the DNA matches, the ethnicity and the matches access, I click on add a person, and I simply add their email address or Ancestry username right here, and I assign the role. Now this one, the role, instead of having that little tool tip up here and telling us, it says view test results, add notes, favorite match, same thing that we saw before, but we'll give it the ability. Now here, remember before on the tree I said guest is probably good enough. Collaborator, depending on the level of help you're going to get in, because to be able to favorite a match, to be able to color code and do stuff, you're probably going to need to be collaborator. So you're going to do that, enter their email address, click send an invitation, and they'll get an invitation in the mail. So that's pretty cool. And so if I do this, I click send invitation, and there it goes. And if after a while they didn't get it, I can click resend, and it'll resend it. Okay, it's been resent, and now I want to make it collaborator. All right, so now it's collaborator, and I can manage that right here. So that is it in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. Maybe you didn't enjoy it, but you found it really useful. Anyway, if you did, give it a thumbs down. Let me know why in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We appreciate it very much, and it means a lot to us. And we're nearing in on 1,000. So we're up over 900 now, and I think sometime this week we'll probably hit 1,000. And when we do, we're going to give one lucky subscriber an AncestryDNA test. Kit, not the test. We're not going to walk over there and have you spit in the tube, but we'll get all the subscribers, and I'll probably post up a video, like we made 1,000, yay, and I'll have everybody who wants to enter it just comment there, and anybody that comments, you'll be automatically entered, and we'll just pick somebody from the comments down there, and then we'll ask you to send us your address via email, and we'll mail that out to you. So we're getting close. Appreciate all of y'all. Hope you have a great weekend.